Hello everyone, this is Andy from RetroSilent.com, and today the game I'll be playing is a Jungle Hunt on the Atari 2600. Now this is an arcade conversion. This came out in the early 80s, I believe around 1982 in the arcade. I loved the artwork. You know, this guy's got a crazy look on his face as he's swinging through the vines. Now apparently this game was done by Taito, and the game went through a number of name changes from Jungle Boy to Jungle King, but apparently the character resembled Tarzan so much that they got into trouble for that, so that's why they had to replace it and call it Jungle Hunt and change the graphics a little bit. Bit of an interesting fact there. But yeah, so going back to this game, as you can see, yeah, it is like Tarzan. I always thought this game was Tarzan. I never knew it was loosely based on Tarzan, but the whole jungle swinging through the vines there. Now what I loved about this game was it was the variation on different levels really. So the first one had you going through the vines, the second one here had you swimming through this river full of crocodiles. You can stab the crocodiles. And again, you know, when I was younger I used to sort of imagine I was Tarzan, because back then I used to watch the black and white Tarzan movies. I can't remember who it was, but I'm sure the guy that played Tarzan was like a former Olympic swimmer. It was the black and white ones, and this really used to make me get into the mode of playing this game. Now I've played the arcade game recently, which I hadn't done back in the day, and this is a really faithful conversion of it really. Considering the graphic limitations, I think it works really well. Now what I like about this part of the game is that not only can you swim and avoid the crocodiles, you can attack the crocodiles by killing them, but you have to hit them in the soft spot, which is underneath, which is like in real life. And you start running low on oxygen, so you've got to swim to the top. Now this is a nice easy bit here. You're running along, jumping over the boulders. This gets a bit complicated there. You can duck. Some of the larger boulders you can jump over as well. It's all about timing. I think it's got about 5 something levels. Whoa, bit of a close one there. But this game is so addictive, and some of you may disagree with me, but I actually prefer this more than Pitfall. Bit controversial? Ooh, got squashed. But I actually do prefer it. Maybe it's because I didn't really own Pitfall. My friend had Pitfall and I played at his house. But since I owned this game, you know, I've got this fond memory of this game. I really sort of like, I don't know, I remember spending ages playing it. And it was fantastic, you know. Games were pretty expensive, but you know, I was a bit of a spoilt child as a kid. Now this is a level I could never get past with the cannibals. Bit of interesting music there. Now what you need to try and do is jump over him. Got to try and time it. Oh, too close. Right. A few more lives. Can I do this? After all these years, after about 30 something years of playing this game, can I get past this and finish the game and go through the loop? Nope. It's not going to happen. Anyway guys, don't forget to check out the Retro Silent podcast every Friday. Download it from iTunes and Podomatic. Please leave us an iTunes review. And do not forget about our retro gaming event, Retromania 2, being held in Croydon on the 26th of May.